I'm not gonna waste any time tweeting. I'm not gonna waste much time tweeting this out. It does it automatically, and I deleted the fucking app anyways. Hopefully, I sound good over this. I'll try to turn down the game's music real fast. None of those seem to be audio related. Alright. That's fine. People play this game like online and stuff? Information about online feature. Like I get 2-player, I guess mini games and stuff, but... Oh, you just like turn this into Game Party for the Wii and just play like bowling and darts and pool and disco. Okay. I don't know anyone else in real life that plays Yakuza. This is kind of a internet thing, you know? A save data. Oh man, is that going to happen every time I save now? Great. Be patient. Yeah, I wanted to stream. Originally I wanted to stream Catherine Full Body, and I rented that game to do, and I will still do it eventually. Because I thought I could do it like SpongeBob, where I just do a long play in one day. And I think that sounds like a lot of fun. I want to do that, but we're going to tour around the city real fast and just kind of do some sightseeing real fast before as I explain what's going on. I'm at the beginning of one of the first like major missions in the game. I'm not super far into it, and I'm about to go back and do that. We're at that first boss fight. You'll know what I'm talking about if you've played this game before, but I couldn't beat it, so I went into the store and bought as many of these as I could. So we'll see if I even need half of that, but this is a really awesome part of the game. And I have the volume of the game turned down on my headphones. Thankfully it has like this analog dial. Hopefully you're able to hear me over these tough and buff Japanese men. I like the Yakuza games. I've only played Yakuza 0 and 6. I like 6 a lot. And actually, I stopped playing it in hopes to play them all in order. I have Yakuza 0, and I don't have any other games besides 0, actually. I have 0 and 6. And I want to play them in order. And I don't know if I'll ever do that. I might skip a few. I don't know. They're all kind of the same from the impression I'm getting. Although I believe that there are better and worse Yakuza games than one another. And 0 is often regarded as the best, and Yakuza Kiwami is known for being good, the remakes, and then of course 5 is known for being good, and 4 is known for being really good too. They're all good is the problem, is like everyone debates over like the best ones, because it's like Zelda, they're all good. I usually don't like it when franchises are overly similar from one another, like each game's kind of the same. Like with Assassin's Creed, they're all kind of similar to one another, and that kind of bothers me a bit. But with the difference between like Yakuza and Assassin's Creed is at least I find the gameplay pretty fun in Yakuza, and it's actually like a good aesthetic, and that I like. I don't really care for the Assassin's Creed like historical settings. I think it's really boring. But so I don't mind too bad if all the games are exactly the like. I don't really care about that. Especially since it's story driven and there's improvements over time. Like what I prefer about Yakuza 6 over Yakuza 0 so far, that Yakuza 6 has like this modern technology in it, and Yakuza 0 meanwhile like it takes place in the 80s and you have like a pager, and that stuff I can't really relate to. But you know, I'll get there eventually. Unfortunately, I'm playing all these games towards the end of this console generation. Day late, dollar short, and I'll have to try to transfer my save data or whatever to the PlayStation 5 or play this in a different room. Not a big deal, not a huge deal. But and of course Yakuza 7's coming out, and I'm debating, I might buy it on the PS4 to stream it, but I might buy the Xbox version, because if you buy the Xbox version, you buy both the Xbox One version and the Xbox Series X version. And I'm probably not going to get a Series X for a while, but it would be nice to have like the option of, like, at least like I technically would own a Series X game for when I like eventually get one, if I ever do. It would play, you know, Series X games, and I mean, it would be my first Series X, and as a game collector, it'd be nice just to have one. But I might just get on PS4 or PS5, depending, to see, so I can stream it. Especially if the PS5 comes out like the same week as the game, I'll just get the PS5 version. I don't think it's supposed to come out at the same time. I think it's a little delayed on the PS5. Like, it comes out a little bit later. Should be a bit of a shame. But I know that Yakuza 7 is going to be different. It's no longer Kiryu. It's a new character that escaped out of prison, or got out of prison. He's on parole. And it's no longer a beat-em-up in 7. In 7, it's going to be a turn-based RPG, like Persona almost. And I don't mind that. I like the beat-em-up gameplay in this. It's easy, it's mindless, but I mean, it's fun. And the turn-based style, I'm more worried about it being fitting. Like, will it fit and be interesting, or will it just be kind of boring? You know, it all depends on how they execute it. But I think it'll be a good game. It's well received in Japan, I think. But this is a pretty cool scene. I kind of want to skip it, but you can't. Oh, you can skip it. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and skip this because I have seen this a couple times now. I paused that at perfect time. Yeah, let's just skip this, because I've seen this before, and I'm not really here to sit and show you guys the story or anything like I was with The Last of Us. I'm here to just have fun, and this is a really cool part of the game to stream, so watch how they suck at it. For some reason my health is low already. I guess it's time to already use a drink. I didn't realize I was already done for. Combat in this game is pretty much just like square, 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 triangle, or like you pretty much just smash square and then you hit triangle or circle. And I'm sure there's more to it later on. I know in like Yakuza 6 you get to pick up items and stuff, and it's a little bit more interesting. And this technically isn't like the first game or anything. Like, this is in the middle of the franchise, because it's pretty cool. I hear the Yakuza game on PS2, like the original before the remake, is not good. which I worry about. It's expensive. It's not cheap to pick that up, but this part is so cool because every time you need to open a door, you just slam someone into the door and it opens. It's like, I don't even think I can pick up that baseball bat or anything. This part's really funny though. Might be time for another health drink again. Like, this game's hard. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, definitely need another one of these. This guy just never gives up, man. Like, some of the people in this game are just so immortal. It's crazy. They made so many goddamn Yakuza games. Like, there's 11 on the PS4 alone. You got Yakuza 0, Kiwami, Kiwami 2, and then 3, 4, and 5 are in the Yakuza collection. Then there's 6, then 7's coming. And then there's Judgment, which is like a spin-off. There's just so many of these games. This game's fucking nuts, man. I love it. This guy's a bit of a pain. You gotta like bait him into doing that, and then wail on him a bit, and then leave, and then get this guy, and then fool him into. Yeah, you just gotta do that over and over again. Miss me again. Like, it feels like a speedrunning tactic, you know? Like, it feels like strats, because no one in real life would ever attack like that. No one's that. Damn it, again! I did fine at this when I wasn't streaming. It's thirsty again. Okay, those are good. This game's so fucking. I hear Kiwami 1 and 2 are good. Like I said, the remakes of the first game, but not the same remakes as the ones that were on the Wii U. The ones on the Wii U were ports, essentially. Got that one right. I'll definitely play some of the rhythm games again. Some of them after do it again. That's how it's supposed to go. Yeah, it gives you drinks halfway through, but not nearly enough as what you're going to need from the boss battle coming up. This part's crazy. I'll show you why in just a second. Whip it good. Yeah, this is why it's so crazy, because clearly you could just go down, right? Like, you're not that high up. If I jumped off around here at the bottom, like, that wouldn't be too big of an issue, I guess. I mean, that still kind of hurt, but it'd be easier to, like, climb down those pipes or something. But what he does is this. And he's so... he just doesn't hesitate at all. It's just so clearly a normal thing to do for him. And everyone's like, damn, you got broken glass in my urethra, buddy. Time to pay. I wish I could do environmental attacks like you do later, but not right now. But I wish I could just like start slamming everyone's heads in the urinals and shit. Just be nuts. There's a bit of potential that they don't quite put in this game. There he is again. How he got here instead of me is beyond me. Maybe he knows the building a little bit better. He's got a knife now, so he fights with no honor. He fights like an asshole. It's bleeding out while you're kicking his ass. Kiryu's badass. He'll kill you while he's lightheaded. Yeah, I know. But I gotta. There might be something I'm missing regarding the combat. It feels like there's more to it, but... Man, I better... it's time to get another drink, dude. This is going faster than I thought. Like, I used to be able to get through this with just like the 2 drinks it gave me. I'm slipping now that I know I have drinks. I missed that prompt earlier. Actually, like, it gave me a prompt to kill him or like smash his head in earlier, and I ignored it. He almost throws himself out the window doing this. It's crazy. I know there's a Yakuza movie. I know there's like 1 or 2 of them. and I haven't seen it. I somehow doubt that it captures this chaotic nature of this game. I doubt it does it any justice. It might though. It might be a good adaptation. Who knows? I don't know if the first two Yakuza games, like the first two were on PS2, so I don't know if this game has always been silly, or if it started off somewhat serious. I honestly don't know.
風間の頭もいいガキをスカウトしたもんだ。俺がまだボクシングやってた頃におめえと会ってたらプロモーターになりたいぐらい。
I've already seen this as well, so I'm just gonna go ahead and skip it. Like I said, I'm not streaming this to show you guys the story or anything. So something nice to do for an hour or two.
下にいた役立たずどものせいで勘違いさせてまったらしいが、堂島を甘く見るなよ、キリ。お前はもうこの手で直接やらねえと気が済まない。
Serve your ass myself. Yeah, this turns into a basketball game.
さっさとかかってこい。ああ、かかってこねえならこっちから行くぜ。
Now I actually have a chance at this fight, unlike the first time. He's so fucking powerful. Even though he's clearly supposed to be like 60 years old, he's just insanely strong. Yakuza. Yeah, he's the face of masculinity in Japan. How old is Kiryu in the final game anyways? Like in 6? He has a daughter? I mean, he's at least twice as old as he is here. I could have stomped on him again. It's nice that they have these like QTEs in the middle of the battles. That way, not the whole battle isn't just mashing square and circle. He's got like a shield on him now. I guess so do I. He just has the same like power that I do. Forgot about the lock on. Can't imagine doing this without these on. I'm gonna use the one that boosts the toughness instead of health and heat. Isn't there something for toughness? I am his boss fight. He's not a boss fight. He's a normal enemy and I'm his boss fight. even know if you guys can hear me over this guitar. It's really quiet on my headphones because I have the... And I could have stopped it again. I have it really quiet on my headphones. My voice isn't super loud. It should sound fine though. Oh, there we go. I wish it would save in front of this boss fight, but hypothetically, if I were to die in this boss fight, which is starting to look a little less hypothetical, there we go. I would have to start all the way over at the beginning of this segment. Got to be all the way back to the phone booth where we started, and that's really annoying. So, better to be safe than sorry with these really long segments of the game. I'm sure there's something like that at the very end. Like that's the finale of the game is probably 10 times this. So. I think this is like the first boss fight in the game that's already like portrayed as like the coolest man in Japan. So who knows like what the whole story of this game is like. Because I mean, like this is on how long to beat that website. This is labeled as a 30-hour game, which is nuts to think about. And who knows if it's going to be fun, consistently fun that entire time. But now let's hope there isn't a double boss fight. 3 more stages to go before the next save.
Kiryu, てめえは兄弟手貸せこのがしばしら堂島組長怠慢張ってたんじゃねえのかクゼ堂島の若頭補佐ともあろうもんがみっともねえ恥さらしやがる風間の器にはほど遠いなでも親父その頭が拾ってきたガキがこいつです桐生一馬ですお前取り立てで相手ぶっ殺しちまったそうだな
What other games are Sega making
バカな
anyways?
真似しやがって
そのことで組長にお願いに上がりました俺は誓って殺しはやってませんですが疑いがかかってる以上組に迷惑をかけられませんだから俺を破門にしてください
虫がいいこと言ってんじゃねえぞバカ野郎親父こいつは俺がきっちりけじめつけますこれ以上親父に迷惑かけませんからお前仇に手かけんのか
桐生はお前の裁量で組抜けさせたんじゃなかったのか。
そんなこと、いや俺はしてません。
親父に向かって嘘はよくねえな、兄弟。
あわの
俺もはっきり聞きました。桐生はもう組を抜けた人間だ。それを殺すのに親父の許しはいらない。そう言ってましたよね、クゼの兄貴。
てめえら
クゼ、これ以上無様さらす気か。
The fact that this game's graphics are so good really add to it. This game would not be the same if you couldn't see every pore on these guys' faces and every strand of hair. Like, it just really gives it a lot of personality. See, like, he wouldn't be half as intimidating if he was like a cartoony, cel-shaded cartoon
ク
character.
ゼ芸能界の人間なら作法は知っていますよね。
Not that I don't like games that look like that, I usually do, but it really benefits Yakuza's case, because
見せてください。
I don't know if Yakuza is considered like a mainstream success game. It feels like a cult following, but it's definitely popular enough in Japan to warrant putting this much money into it. So
よく見とけや。
he's definitely not doing that the quickest way possible. That hurt a little bit more than that, I'll be real with you. Kiryu's not even fazed by the scene. If all these guys sacrifice fingers and shit, like, how do they treat that? Is there like I guess it'd be like, I mean, I guess they're the Yakuza, so they'd have their own, like, medical experts. Probably, but would they catch on? Be like, why are all you guys missing fingers? Like, you know, someone would eventually notice, like, hey, this group of people are all cutting their fingers off. They wild.
ありがとうございます。桐生、ここまで苦労して組を抜けたかった理由は何なんだ。
俺と風間の上さんの身の潔白を
You know, I'm not in the real situation. I'm not sure how attached I am to the little thing.
今回の一件、
If I could
俺
live
は
without
殺し
it.
をやってません。風間のおやつさんも全く関わりありません。
First thing to go would be, I'd prefer Mikito go first.
ですがあの一坪で俺が金を取り立てた
Not
男が
much
死
of an option if you're in the Yakuza
組に
like
迷
this.
惑かけちまったのは事実です。俺は組抜けて責任取らせてもらいます。ですからどうか風間の親父のことだけは。
さあ、飯でも食うか。
I never realized that game
堂島組長
was another Yakuza game. I think I mentioned it
お
earlier.
前が組抜けて取れる責任ってのは。
It's weird, I kept passing that game up at GameStop, not knowing what it was and not really caring. And just realized that it's another Yakuza
あ
game.
の一粒で男を殺した
And
犯人を
it's
捕まえます。
considered a spin-off, but the gameplay is essentially the same as the other games. And some people say it's just as good, if not like better, than some
その
games.
必要はない。
So
でも犯人は
犯人？
pretty
そんなのはさ
interesting.
ぞ勝手に探す。お前はもう仇だ。
それじゃけじめがつきません。
けじめ？だからてめえは仇だろうが。今さらごちゃごちゃうるせえんだ。
お前は自分の不手際があると認めるところはあるんだろう。
はい。少なくとも 自分があの場所で追い込みかけなければ、ひょっとしたらこんな
How
ことに
easy is it to learn Japanese anyway?
だから波紋を申し出た。
そうです。
安心しろ。けじめならきっちり取ってもらうさ。
Because like there's no, like if you literally translate like word for
風
word
間が拾ってきた
what
だ
they're
け。
saying, it would be
桐生、お前の不手
really
際で
bizarre
あの土
sounding.
地に
Like
手
this
が
is
出し
like
づらく
I
な
mean,
っ
it's not
ち
like
ま
a
う。
rough translation. Very accurate,
その
but
責任は風間に取ってもらう。
I know if you go word for word, it's very different from English in terms of dialect.
こ
So
の理
it's
屈
hard
は
to
わか
say
るだろう。どうしば組
exactly.
長。極道は一度身引いたらしまいだ。
I don't know. I never tried to learn Japanese outside of your typical weeb stuff of just playing games and watching anime.
どうすればいいんだ。じゃあ俺はどうすればいいんだ。
I wonder if Kiryu's ever been considered for Smash Brothers. I mean, they've already got Sonic and Bayonetta as Sega reps. I honestly don't know what's going on over at Sega, if not just. Um, I know that they're working on the English translation of Yakuza 7, which, I mean, it's not called Yakuza 7 over here, it's called Yakuza Like a Dragon. Yeah, I don't know if there'll ever be another Kiryu adventure in the future. It'd be cool if they made a game that like focuses on like his daughter or something, but I honestly, I don't know the series well enough to say for sure.
このままだと風
Obviously,
邪を
I
ひいて
never
しまい
beat
ますよ。
6, so
私は立花と申します。
I wonder if every game is going to be a turn-based RPG
あ
in
な
the
たが今
future.
置か
But
れ
if
て
it's
いる
not
状
well
況は
received,
全て
they
承
probably
知し
won't
てい
do
ます。
that. But
私は
it's hard to say for sure. I'm
あ
gonna
なた
check
と会う
the
この時
stream
を
on YouTube real fast. See if my voice
ず
is
っと
coming
前
up
から
good.
待っていたんです。少しだけ話聞いていただけませんか。桐生
Yeah, I sound pretty good.
一馬さん。
Chapter 1. Oh, I finished that chapter. Sweet. Yes, I will. Yes, I will save. Now, there's like, I think it's called a dream machine. There's machines in town. It's like vending machines. You can go around and buy things in them, and I don't really know what they do, but you get a reward if you buy out of them 5 times. Only catches they get expensive. They get more expensive each time. And there's like at first it's 100,000 yen, and I think it was 500,000 yen. Like it's a lot of money. And now the second time to buy it is 1,000,000 yen, and it's probably going to be like 2 million, 4 million, 8 million. I don't know if that's the case or not. We'll find out. But so far, that's the only other thing to do in this game besides just like chase the chase the objective markers around, which is a pet peeve of mine in games. I know in Yakuza 6 it really gave you a lot more to do in your time between missions, and I think that it will be the case in this game eventually. But see those like big back tattoos are like an actual thing in this type of culture. I don't know much about it, but so like, Kiryu started his, and he's like in his, I don't know, like his mid to late 20s in this game.
まだ住んでませんよね。
And
よかったらいかがです。
God, that looks good.
悪いが空気にはなれねえ。あんたが誰かを聞くまではな。
私に危険はありませんよ、桐生さん。くつろいでください。
And of course, like Kiryu started his by now, and it covers most of his back. That other guy had his whole tattoos covering all of his like back and shoulders, and it was all colored in, which is
俺の
like
服は
hundreds of hours on a tattoo bed. I don't know much about tattoos, but that is a long
すぐに
time
お
to sit
返
and
し
do
しま
that.
すよ。
So they
橘
must
さん
build these up over,
だったな
you know, years of their lives.
ご
I
安
don't know
心く
anyone
ださい。
actually like that, but
私は堅気の人間です。カムロ
to
町
think
で
about that's pretty
不動
crazy.
産屋を
Like,
営
and
ん
definitely
で
like
い
on the
ます。
box art for Yakuza 6, which I
不
have
動産
pretty
屋
pretty
それ
close to
俺
me
何
actually. If I can just reach my
料理
arm into that. Okay, I
本当
can't
に
reach
食
it
べ
from
ないん
this
ですか？
seat. But his tattoo is complete by the time you get to Yakuza 6, and it's on the cover art for that game. Which is pretty interesting. It's good storytelling. My phone.
右手は義手です。無作法なの
Yeah,
は
that's
ご
what I
容赦
thought. Like I heard like the metal clanking noise.
数
I
年
thought
前に
it's
失ってから寒くな
Solid
ると痛
Snake
み
from
ます。
Metal Gear Solid
不
5.
思議なものでないはずの指先までうずいて鎮痛剤も効きません。四六時中痛みを我慢するだけです。でも痛みを顔に出すのは面倒なんでやめました。
そんなことは聞いて
桐生さんは
Didn't
登
ask.
場過剰という言葉を知ってますか？
Don't care. Didn't ask. You really hit him with that.
登場過剰、いくつもの花が集まって大きな一つの花になっているものをそう言います。実はあなたもよくご存知の
何の話をしてる？
ひまわりですよ。子供が集まる養護施設につけるにはいい名前です。
あんた
あな
And
た
I
は
think
ひまわりで
Kiryu, by the time
錦山さんと兄
Yakuza 6
弟同然
comes
に育っ
around,
た。もう一人
he like
沢
runs
村
an
由美さんとい
orphanage.
うお嬢様です。
Like at the beginning of that game,
やがてあなたと錦山さんは
you're just living like a
親
simple
と慕う
life
風間
and
さん
you're
を
a
追っ
good
て
person,
極道の世界に入った。
living with these
そして今
like children.
殺人の濡れ衣を着せられ
And like Kiryu's
その
kind of
影
like
響で
a
風
he's
間
an
さんも波
example
紋
of
の
a
危機
really
にある。
good
もういい
individual in this type of situation. Like
あ
he's
んた
not
が俺を調べたってのは
like
よ
these
くわ
evil
かっ
Yakuza bastards. Like he's actually trying to make like a life for himself or something. I really,
ただが何で
I'm
俺
not
を
an
調
expert
べ
on
た
it, but he's
あん
not
た
a
の目
bad
的は何なん
guy.
だ？
今カムロ町の不動産屋が欲しがるものといえば一つしかありません。殻の一粒決まっているじゃないですか。
Like of course, like he
殻の一粒か
food and stuff. At
私
the
と
end of the day, he's
手を組
he's
ん
not
でいた
supposed
だ
to
け
be
ませんか？
a villain.
桐生さん。
And
堂島組の若頭補佐たちが殻の一粒をですが私があの土地を手に入れればカムロ町における我が社の情報網はちょっと
なんでそこまでして俺を引き入れようとする？俺の服を返してくれ、橘さ
私の申し入れを。
ん。あんたの話は俺にとって都合が良すぎる。この町じゃそういう時ほど用心しなきゃなんねえ。生き残るためにはな。
なるほど。少し甘く見ていたようですね。でもいつか考え直してくださると信じています。せめてこの名刺だけはお持ちいただけますか？
ああ、分かった。
I know someone on Twitter was
服は
posting
すぐに持っ
about
てこさ
the
せます。で
Yakuza.
は、私は
On Halloween, they'll
これ
give
で。
kids like giant bags of candy, and someone posted that as if it was like a really cute, interesting thing that like made the Yakuza look nice, and of course like they framed it wrong. I don't think they meant to do that, but some people were getting on this person for posting about that, saying like don't cutesy up the Yakuza because they're actually in real life they're awful, awful, awful people. And I mean, like this game kind of portrays that as well. But the person that originally posted that and made the mistake of cutesying up the Yakuza, I think it's someone who works on the Shantae franchise, like Shantae, the genie, and that's one of my favorite franchises. Like I love those games, and it kind of sucks to see someone from Way Forward, you know, being like not even laughed at, but like ridiculed for something like that. Because everyone was like, Japan's, you know, like this real place with big flaws and actual bad people, and it's not just your, you know, like it's not just your cutesy anime fantasy land, like it's a real country with real problems, and the Yakuza are part of that problem. And you know, it's something to keep in mind that like this game kind of portrays the Yakuza in a similar light, where it makes them look silly and not as serious, but in reality they're kind of like the I mean, they are considered like the Japanese mafia, essentially. I want to enter here. I think I remember in Yakuza 6, I was playing in an arcade, and this is actually where like some of Yakuza's actual like like this is where this game kind of feels like really unique and stuff, where like they let you march around these arcades and play these real games like Space Harrier, and you get to see like actual obscure artwork from like official Sega artwork. Like all of these are real games. And there's UFO catcher. That thing up there is there's the poster for Outrun on the left there, and then that thing up there is like a mascot from the Sega Master System. I forget what it's called though, and even that, you know, there's no title to it, but it's something. And I think you're able to sit and play. Yeah, you can actually play Space Harrier within this game, which I'll do for a second. But
Let's hurry.
but it's interesting because like Yakuza looks and feels like a game that just wouldn't be released in America. But ever since the beginning, they've given it faith. I mean, not every Yakuza game is released in America, but it's nice to see them at least even try to. It's a lot to take in, but it's still like it's nice to actually see them release games like this in America that pay this homage and all this attention to their old franchises, and it has all this artwork from real life posters and arcade cabinets, and it's something I just don't see a lot of companies do. Like Nintendo is really bad for for very rarely anymore. They used to a lot during like the Wii era and like in Smash Brothers Brawl and stuff, but they hardly ever pay meaningful homages to their past arcade cabinets and stuff. Even like the official ports for Donkey Kong and Mario Bros. And their old games like that on the Switch, that they're not published by Nintendo themselves. They're published by Hamster. So, you know, it's kind of nice to see Sega actually pay all this like love and attention and care to these old franchises in the form of a virtual arcade within Yakuza, and that's just stuff Nintendo doesn't do. So even to this day, there's still an argument to be made that Sega does what Nintendo don't. I like Nintendo more overall, to be honest, but I still really appreciate what they did here with this. Like putting this whole game within a game. That's just something Nintendo would ever do anymore. Like they used to do it with like what am I doing wrong? Oh, okay. Press the options button. Yeah, like Nintendo wouldn't even reference space, like if they owned a game. Like, they used to have full games, like in Animal Crossing ones, like they would in Animal Crossing on GameCube, you could sit and play NES games, and like you could actually play games within that game. It was the full game, and that's just not the case anymore. They sell you the game separately, or they sell you that online subscription to play those games instead of bundling them all together in one game. Nintendo just doesn't do stuff like this, and it's a shame that it happens with Sega, where I honestly am not super into their library of old games outside of like Sonic and stuff. Um, and Yakuza, not Yakuza, Shinmu did stuff like this as well, and I feel like people say Yakuza is like a better version of Shinmu, and they're pretty different. According to some people say that they're not really that similar, but I would say there's a lot of similarities to be drawn as well. Damn, I don't even know how to play Space Harrier. I feel like I'm doing fuck all. Like I'm not doing anything. This is like a really shitty Star Fox. And why are my controls inverted? Okay, he's turning red, so it is doing something. Darn. Yeah.
Get ready.
Okay, I still have credits.
You're doing great.
Am I? Ooh, that like stretches it. No. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this kind of... I don't think this is a very good game. I'll be honest with you. I think this kind of sucks. You can't see where you're aiming. You can't aim like straight ahead because like you're essentially aiming with the body of this character. And yeah, you gotta avoid stuff and aim and stuff. And it's a lot at once. And it's not like Star Fox where it's like a 3D model or there's a reticle. Like you're just aiming right in front of your character and your character blocks what you're looking at.
Get ready.
Nah, I really... you can leave the arcade machine at any time, I believe? Yeah, by pressing the space bar. My controls got inverted again.
Get ready.
Holy shit. Okay, so I beat that. This is nuts. I like Space Harrier graphics. I like the way Space Harrier looks. I don't really like the way it plays. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's Sega 1985? This game came out in 85? That's nuts. People were still playing the NES. Like, the NES just came out. That's nuts. Arcade graphics were something else, man. Like, there used to be a time when, like, the best graphics were arcade games. PC. Personal computer. Like PC, I believe what they done because, the best graphics used to be arcade, now it's PC. But at the time, PC games used to suck shit through a crazy straw. Like, they were just terrible. And, like, there's no way in heck I'd ever want to play a game on, like, a Commodore 64 or anything. I like these. I like these in real life. Oh, damn it. Can't move it very freely. Let's see if I can get this squirrel, man. Nice, nice, nice. Damn it. Is the pink one like a squirrel girl? Yeah, it looks like it. I don't like claw machines like this. I love claw machines in real life. As a kid, I definitely obsessed over them. And would beg my mom for $1 all the time, like beg strangers for $1 and everything. Like I was a real little shit when it came to arcade games. But try to get this one farthest over. You can't even see Cario, he disappears. In favor of making this... The PS4 can't render both a man and a claw machine, come on. Fuck this game. These things are scams, but I like them still. So. I'm gonna try to. Still gonna try to get this one on the far right. This is why I love Yakuza, because you can just sit and do shit like this. The girl ones have to be worth more or something. There's gotta be like a purpose to this within game. Yeah, there's like collectibles, which is really funny because that's a very not, you know, like look at this guy. This is the type of guy that spends his time going to arcades and winning stuffed animals. I don't think so. That's why this game has the best protagonist in the world. I love Kiryu so much. Wouldn't fuck with anyone like that in real life, but in video game form, he's awesome. I uninstalled Twitter. If anyone listening to this follows me there, which is, I appreciate you caring about me so much, but at the same time, I'm gonna be gone for a few days from it because I got sick of it, and it just felt like everything was the same for a while. Like, I don't really know how to describe it. For the longest time, Twitter for the past couple of days has been people, um, we've ran out of stuff to talk about, so it's just been random shit. But there, for some reason, I keep seeing, I don't know if it's because of one or two people I follow where they like these tweets, but a weird pet peeve of mine on Twitter is like general criticisms of like things people do, and like you know, like general like statements and social commentary about things people do that are rude or not politically correct, and then followed by hundreds of thousands of likes. And yeah, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't know why it makes me mad. It's just like, okay, that's weird. Like beating up the Yakuza. I know I'm a civilian in this game. It's kind of ironic, considering you're supposed to be in the Yakuza your whole life in these games. And like in both games I played, like this is the first Yakuza game chronologically, and you're a former Yakuza, and yet in Yakuza 6 you're also a former Yakuza. So I'm guessing at the end of this game you rejoin the Yakuza, and then like in Yakuza 6, like you actually make it so you never go back to Yakuza again. I'm guessing that's what happens. I'm guessing like 1 through 5, you actually are like a Yakuza member, and then at the end of 5, you retire from the Yakuza. It's crazy how many, like, they must have had a Yakuza game in development constantly, considering how many they made. Because there was 2 on PS2, and that was late PS2 life. I'm gonna stop in this shop actually. That was late PS2 life. That was like 2006. So like after the Xbox 360 was out, and like really close to when the PS3 came out. And this is like, it's not a first-party game, but it was always a PlayStation-focused series until like now there's some on Xbox. But which is weird to think about because no one in Japan owns an Xbox. But can I sell? No, I can't. Alright. Yeah, that cow squirrel girl is in. I'm just gonna buy some tasty looking food. Oh, yeah. Well, I can't go in first person in these shops, which is a real shame. Because I love video game shops. I love when games have this type of setting. Like, I'm so fucking sick and tired of sci-fi settings and especially medieval settings. Because it's just really fucking boring to me. I like games that just take place in the real world. I feel like nothing does that. Like, it doesn't have to, you know, like you don't have to make a game in a relatable like neighborhood setting and make it boring. The game doesn't have to be realistic just because the setting is realistic. Like Destroy All Humans was a really good example of a game where I just loved the locations in that game because it was just like California and stuff. I'm really excited to see like if they remake this game for next generation, like if they have like ray tracing on the windows, because like the reflections in this game don't look very good.
錦
お前大丈夫だったのか？
ああ、なんだ
そうか。
おやっさんのことはまだ俺の濡れ衣が
なんでだよ。
ああ
そうだな。
いや俺は登場界から破門された人間だ。もう風間組の事務所には入れない。柏木さんにはお前から伝えてくれ。
俺何言ってんだよ水くせえな。いいから来いって。
せめてものけじめだ錦。きっちり筋は通す。
筋ってお前は何も悪いことしてねえのによ。だったらお前この後アパート帰るだろ。俺もすぐ行くから詳しい話はそこで聞かせてくれ。
分かった。
じゃあ後でな。
Yeah, where is this home? So it shows this. And there's like little stop signs on the map. So what pisses me off about this game, like I will say, what I like about Yakuza 6 is that you could walk around in first person and really get a feel for where you're at. And in this game you can go in first person for a little bit while standing still, like in Luigi's Mansion, but no such luck to walk around in first person. Which for a detailed environment like this in a place like Japan that I'd really love to visit. Shut up. The idea of walking around 1980s Japan is really appealing to me. Especially in a video game where I don't have to deal with people in real life. Don't you walk by me without saying anything? I'm not here to chat. Okay. Would this be a problem if I just kept walking? Like, Kiryu's the guy who had the user problem, sir. Come on, Kiryu. He's a pickpocket as well? What happened? Why did that stop? I didn't even get a hit on him. Speedrun strats. I did a frame perfect shakedown skip. So that's why I wouldn't want to go to 80s Japan on myself. Or even parts of Japan today. Because if anything like that is remotely realistic, then I'm fucked. I can't fight for shit. Better keep my eyes peeled. That's a saying I never really liked. Yeah, I've been trying to have a better save over here. I better put my hands on these filthy, unwatched pay phones and save my game that way. I like that though. I'm a little bit I have a strong appreciation for games that don't try to do autosave. We've been spoiled with autosave. I even took out my copy of Animal Crossing recently in exchange for Paper Mario. And I wasn't expecting to just see a photograph of a Japanese woman. Is this like a trading card? Is this a real thing Japanese people do? Like, there's like the barcodes on the side, so it's like this is like I'm guessing it's something that you swipe in an electronic, and you get. God damn it! You can't go anywhere without getting in a fight in this game. And even the women passing by are loving it. Just to show to them. That's so funny. I want to beat these guys up and then fuck all three of those women. Oh, that negative. Alright. Where's my bitches? Yeah, of course you're sorry now. I should resave, actually. I don't know why. I mean, I really probably isn't necessary. It saves twice. I don't know why. Like, it saves twice. You can't really see what I'm talking about, but yeah, it just saved and now it's going to save again. Yeah, I didn't even press anything during that time. Actually, I want to look at something. I want to go in first person view because I could tell. Yeah, they're really low resolution up close, but there's like call for prostitute stuff. It's like from far away, it looks like very sexualized pictures of women. Just funny details, because I mean that would be real in actual Japan. Women are so over-sexualized in Japan, it's nuts. No, I don't want to buy your stuff. Actually, fine, I'll humor him. Yeah, I'll send this to the item box. I'll have to manage my inventory when I come back and get rid of some of those strings. I definitely bought too many, but I'm still happy that I did, because you never know. And I have them for the future now. And I'll try to see if I can find one of those dream machines before I head quote-unquote home. They might be close to this exit, actually. They're usually pretty close to the exit. This is a pretty big cross, actually, compared to where I've been everywhere so far. Yeah? I know I'm going away from the home, but I want to see what this is. Because at the beginning of the game you couldn't go inside anywhere, but now it looks like you can. Just kind of go inside of random places that look fancy. Yeah, I'll try. I'll see what even it is. Oh, it's the disco. I get it. Kiryu is not shy. He is not afraid to boogie. Oh, I have to talk to someone to dance. I thought maybe I should go up there. Let's look at some of the outfits people are wearing. I'm not looking at them, I'm looking at their clothes. Everyone, this outfit with the ass cutouts, the hips cut out, I guess it would be. Seems pretty trendy. It's like a little tease, you know? I like that outfit. Like, she clearly works here. She's just smoking in my face. That looks like the girl. What's that gambling anime? Like Kiryu, I can't pronounce it. Nor do I have it memorized. That one card game show. Yes, dance. I suck at the rhythm game in this game. So Friday night, yeah, it's the meme song. Miracle Johnson. I think that's the Michael Jackson parody in this game. So Friday night is the And there's like a Twitter page that posts this song every Friday. It's finally here, Friday night. And it's like a gif of the guys in this game dancing. Oh my god, what'd I do? Just dance at the disco, press buttons, and rhythm with a song. So is this like the karaoke minigame? It looks different. Oh god. Let's try it.
クールに決めてやるぜ
I like how it's like I better if I had home tonight. It's like, well, I got time for a quick little round of karaoke. I mean, okay, I see. I like this. This is actually kind of fun. You have to actually wait. That is tough. I like limit my number of moves over there too. It's a good song. I know eventually you like start to get like backup dancers and stuff. From what I've seen, there's like more people that join you. For right now, it wasn't really worth clearing the dance floor for, but yeah, we'll start. Yeah, like I said, I suck at these, so I'm not really upset about it. I'll do it on easy difficulty, and it's the same dress every time. Probably the same model with different hair and color. But it's weird to see this. Like, I don't know how accurate this is to real life. Like, everyone here is like kind of like they're in business suits and fancy dresses. I don't know, maybe this is considered a date in Japan, but like, not everyone looks as like young as I thought. Like, it's the men are all like business suits as well. Yeah, I'm just trying to find one of those dream machines before I head home and progress the game's story. Fuck, no, I'm not in the mood for that, not in the mood for that, not in the mood for that. I don't want to sit and press square anymore. No, man, I don't want to. Yeah, got past it. That's one thing I'm not super crazy about with Yakuza. I think it's definitely worth going through stuff like that to get to the good parts, but yeah, these forced like little combat segments in the middle of the game, really annoying. Everyone smokes, gross. Smoking is overrated. Let's see where Kiryu lives now. I've never seen this before. God, that looks like hell. Okay. Maybe it's nice on the inside. A lot of places are a little bit nicer on the inside than the outside, and he has nothing but microwave ramen. Wow, I didn't take Kiryu for such a slob. Oh yeah, sure, just come in. Oh yeah, him. Okay.
ビールしかねえぞ。
Man, even Curio
分かっ
smokes.
てるって他に期待しちゃいねえ。
錦、あれから柏木さんなんか言ってたか。
They must be pretty good friends to just
Yeah,
come in and grab a
何も。
beer without asking
そう。
or offering.
でもお前が生きて戻ってきたの見てからまたすげえ勢いで冷麺食ってたよ。それまではむっつり黙って何にも喋らなかったんだけどな。
あの人らしい。
だろ。
He's got a shitty TV, man. I don't know. If
そうか。
that's, maybe that's good for 80s. I
あ
don't
の
know.
クゼが円弧詰めることになるとはな。何が起きるかわからねえもんだ。
ああ、だがまだこれからだ。若頭補佐の3人のうちの誰かが殻の一粒を手にすりゃ、風間のおやつさんは組を追われる。それに俺の殺しの濡れ衣も晴らさねえと。殺に目つけられたらもう終わりだ。
そのことなんだけどよ、桐生。実はな、東光クレジットの社長、さっき殺されたぞ。
何？
ニュースになって
He
る。
looks terrified.
会社の中で撃ち殺されてたらしい。あの社長はクゼの指示でお前。
クゼは。はい。
あのバカなんだってやるさ。てめえの身を守る。だからよ、正面切ってクゼから真犯人聞き出すってのは相当難しいぜ。
I gotta do better at actually sitting and reading these. It's not that I don't care.
苦労しねえさ。
It's just that I prefer the cinematic cutscenes.
錦、お前立花不動産って
あ？立花不動産？
組を抜けた後、
It's good. We'll see what 80s TV look like. I'll even make it specifically like
殻の一
Japanese
粒を手にす
TVs.
るために協力しろとな。
Because CRTs weren't really perfected until they were
奴は
about
俺
over.
の濡れ衣を晴らせるとも言っていた。
おい、待て桐生。俺知ってるぞ、この立花不動産。
80s
奴ら
television.
殻の一坪にまで手出そうとしてんのか。
Yeah, some of them look like that.
どういう連中なんだ？
Some of them could be
立
bigger.
花不動産は町に事務所構えてるような真っ当な会社じゃねえ。
TVs were fucking
俺
small
も聞
back
きかじ
then.
りだけど、
It's
一言
crazy.
で言え、カムロ町に特化した不動産乗っ取りのスペシャリストだ。
不動産乗っ取り？
ああ、今
Found
カム
this
ロ
weird
町は狭い土
picture
地に
that's called like
飲み
TV
屋やら
cassette.
風俗やら店がひしめき合
It's
って
like
空きがね
TV and it's got like
しか
a
も
it's
その
like a
ほとんど
Sony
登場界の
Walkman
極
mixed
道
with
たちが
like
仕
a
切って
TV on it.
だが
Like
立
the
花不
space
動産
between
は
the like the
その
TV
カ
part
ムロ町の
opens
鉄の壁に
and the cassette goes in. So I mean I think it's like a concept art from that time. Or maybe it's a real product, I have no idea, but it looks like the
どんなに繁盛してる店だろうが
from what I've
立
seen
花
from
不
this
動
picture,
産
it
が
looks
目を
like
つける
the
数日持たずに
TV
中
would
の
be
人間は
far
追い
too
出されち
small
まう
for a cathode ray tube.
金、強
For like a
力嫌が
CRT
らせ
TV, it'd be way too fucking small.
ヤクザ顔負けのやり口
I
で
really
店
like
潰
this
しち
little
ゃ
one. Like if you just
秋にな
Google
った不動
Japanese
産を転
80s
売するって
TV,
話
80s Japanese TVs.
たとえ登場界のケツ持
The
ちと
first
勝ち
image
合
is
おう
like
が
this thing that looks
お
like a
構いなし
stapler with an antenna on it and a screen. It's really cute. I
今
love old
時の不動産
TVs.
周りは
So
金の足
interesting.
掴み競争だ。
It's
得
a
体の知れな
really
い連中
interesting
なんだ
rabbit
な
hole to go down.
けどその中で
If
も
you like
立花
tech,
不動産は
which I
不
do.
好きだ。登場界本家も連中を排除しようと追って
Man,
る
old
らしい。
TVs are just so interesting.
本
It's
家。
crazy.
そのくらい厄介な連中ってことだ。
I'm pretty sure these like
け
nicer
どそい
TVs I'm
つらが
seeing
お
from
め
the
えの味
80s
方
were
につく
for
となる
like
と
rich
面白
people.
くなるな。
信
You
用
know,
できる相手にな
even
らない
that
話
shitty
だ。
TV right there could have cost Kiryu
なんで俺を引き込もうとするのか。
hundreds
立
of
花の腹が
dollars
読めね
or millions of yen
なら
at
明
one
日
point.
少し突っ込んで立花不動産を調べてみようぜ。探ってみる価値はある。
え。いや、調べんのは俺一人でやる。
I like how no in Japanese sounds like yeah.
お前が俺と一緒に動けば堂島組に目をつけられる。お前は関わるな。
桐生、
組抜けると決めた時から一人でやるのは覚悟の上だ。
Man, they had like a really meaningful conversation about what's going on in this game with like the different families of this Yakuza, and all I could think about was TVs. I kind of want like a game like like how in Animal Crossing or in The Sims you could turn the TV on and it looks like a slideshow of images with random noises. But I kind of want a game where you can actually like leave the TV on in the background. It's actually like video, actually meaningful. Maybe the next generation will have a game like that where the TVs actually function. Let's get a look at this scenery. I don't know how to go in first person on purpose. It seems like the right L3, like R3 button works. Kind of. God, the solo poly, you're clearly not supposed to see that. um, yeah. I like video game scenery a lot. It's so weird seeing this during the day compared to the entire game's been at nighttime. I'm glad that you can go around at night during the day, unlike before. And then like courtyards and parking spaces like that. I hear a cat. Oh, this really is Shenmue. Yeah, it's nice to see this stuff during the day. Because I wasn't a fan of the night aesthetic. That's why I preferred Yakuza 6 for a while. Because that game takes place mostly during the day. And now to see this little city during the day is going to be really nice. Yeah, this is a lot better. This is like 1,000 times more inviting. Let's use the item box. I'll put some of these in there. I'll keep those tissues because of the description of them. I'm not really sure. Okay, that seems pretty good. Yeah. Hang on, I need to hit the sort button. I need to sort that. Sort. Oh wait. It's not that easy. It's not automatic. It's a pain in the ass. This must be fun to watch. Still beats Resident Evil inventory management. See how much nicer this looks? The nighttime aesthetic is welcoming to, like, it's interesting, it's pleasing. This is a little bit more welcoming and nicer and less ominous. Like I would feel safer in real life. I'm just not cut out for nightlife. I hate that, like, I think in Yakuza 6, you start off walking and you hold a button down to run, which in a game, the only games that shouldn't be like that are platformers. Like, in platformers, you should start off running and then hold a button down to walk slower, like you do in this game. But in a game like this, where, in a game like this, where there's exploration, but you don't need to go fast. It's fun to walk around in this game. I kind of wish you started off walking slow and then pressed a button to go faster, so you're not constantly like running into everyone like you're just so fast in this game. But I don't know. I notice little game design stuff like that, especially when I'm streaming. I don't think about it too much when I'm playing casually, but this is my objective. I can't get in here without like a proper objective. Oh, look at that! I'm 1% done with the game. Are the settings in here different than the ones? Okay. I just want to go back to my apartment and see if it'll give me another option instead of, I mean, like, because there's still stuff to do. I could explore and buy stuff and find a dream machine. But, without an objective, I like to do that stuff on the way to an objective instead of doing it outside of objectives entirely, like I am here. It's inviting music. What is this, like a porno vending machine? Books and video in a vending machine in a dark alley. Man, Japan's cool. So I hit the R3 button to go into first person. It works 1 out of 3 times. Yeah, can you imagine coming back here? Being like, oh, hold on, honey. I know you want to go to the arcade, but I just gotta sneak back here in air conditioning and fan valley. Be like, okay, I'll take 2 Kaho Shibuyas and 1 Hitomi Tanaka's. This magazine comes out of here. Then you walk through there. Just empty one of those cardboard boxes and fill it up. Ooh, 9,000 yen well spent. How much would porn really be? This is what I love about this game. Like, you can just go back in these alleys and find stuff. It's a dream machine. Cigarettes in a vending machine. They really put a lot of faith in the youth in Japan. And I know in Yakuza 6, yeah, you can. In Yakuza 0, you can just go up stairs and stuff. And in this game, it's like a fixed camera angle. And you can't go into first person, but in Yakuza 6, like, you could actually properly... looks like I can't go any higher. You can actually properly, like, get a look at everything. Just crazy amount of detail. Hopefully all games are like that on, like, PS5 and stuff. And everything's super detailed. Fine. Come here. Okay, we're beating Adam Sandler from Uncut Gems. Got beat up Steven Seagal. That was fun, I guess. I remember I never got far in Shenmue, but and that game is a real pain in the ass. Yeah. You're sorry, I know. Don't do it again. Maybe if I beat up every goon in this game, it'll, if I beat up everyone... There we go. Dream Machine. Maybe if I beat up everyone in this game, it's still only 100 yen. Then, okay, nice. That counted as my thing. One of the 2 out of 5 things to buy from Dream Machines. Oh, I have to find a new Dream Machine every time. I get it. I see now. Still don't know why it was 1,000,000 yen last time and now it's only 100,000 again. I'm not sure. Maybe it's in one day. Why? Why do they keep giving me that? Why are there strangers on the side of the road eager to give pocket tissues, and why do they go out of focus? I'm not standing on them, and why are her eyes like watermelon seeds? Let's see if the taxi takes me somewhere more important. That's off the map. And then the Tokyo Pier is the only place off the map. I don't remember which exit it was to the apartment. It looked like I had more business to do in that area, but I'll explore this pier for a while. See if there's anything fun to do. Oh my god, this is barren. Oh yeah, a fishing minigame, I think. Not the best water I've ever seen. The graphics in this game are a mixed bag. Like, everything's detailed, there's a lot of things going on, but at the same time, some things kind of look like a PS3 game. Like the water. That skyline is very nice. That's something I really appreciate about games, is when they just put like a... no, that's just like a JPEG. Like a really low resolution JPEG. But I still kind of find it interesting. Yeah, fuck yeah, I love fishing in video games. Yeah. See, Curio's a man of many interests. Oh my god, yeah. I'll just take this fucking whale right here. Doesn't seem interested. Try it again. See, he's a man of many interests. That's why I like him, is because, yeah, I mean, like, he's in one of the most serious mafias in the world. And he beats people up, and he's really tough and serious. But at the same time, he'll dance. He'll sing. He'll go fishing. He'll do it all with enthusiasm, and he'll do it all in a suit. It's a real man. I have no control over it. Like, I can't reel it back or anything. Okay, this one's interested. I don't know if I had to wait longer or what, but let's come back to this some other time. This looks like a business. This looks like private property. Am I just allowed to come here and, I mean, I guess, am I just allowed to come here and fish whenever, like this guy is? I don't know. This doesn't look like a place, you know, you can really just go into. This looks like, I feel like I'm trespassing, but it's a video game. Who cares? No giant fish over here. See what this long, thin thing is. Hooked, okay. Sorry, Mike. Took my headphones off for a second. Looks like there's no fish left. Do you remember when you first started, like, do you remember the first time you played an HD game, like maybe the first time you picked up an Xbox 360 game or a PS3 game, or maybe you played on PC, who knows, the first time you were able to handle HD graphics settings. And your first time seeing shiny water in a video game that wasn't just a flat surface with a texture on it. It wasn't just an opaque surface with a texture on it. Do you remember that? It's a feeling I don't think I'll ever feel again. It doesn't give me a map this time. That would have been nice. But I'll return to the entrance, and maybe if I go to the entrance, it'll just turn me right back around. And I can just go right in to my apartment from here. It looks like I'm on the opposite end of town. Okay. Yeah, so I'll go to Hotel District North and go back to my apartment from there and see if I can find an objective. If not, I'll just wander around for a bit before calling the stream it quits, because I'm not able to go back to my apartment from like once I'm here until I figure out what to do. I don't want to fight Men in Black. They say The Last of Us 2 is designed to make you feel bad for killing characters by giving them names. Streets of Rage has been doing that since like the 90s. Double Dragon. Yeah. Everyone who fights me ends up regretting it. How many times I gotta teach you this lesson? I have Yakuza 4 on PS3. I bought it on a whim one day at a half-price books. They were closing in 1 minute. They said, "Hey buddy, we appreciate you coming here, but you know, okay, I'll bite." Another dream machine. Oh, it's you guys again. And the man that they were killing disappeared. Let's see where this goes. Thanks. Here's a dirty contact lens that's been in my eye and the ground. Thank you for rescuing me. Okay, looks like the dream machine won't work again. Did they really? I'm trying to remember where I saw something like this. Like, I think there's another courtyard like this in Yakuza 6. But I think I saw something similar in Shinmu as well, like what little I've played of that game. And, you know what's weird? Like, they just put like this children's playground over here in this back alley. I think a playground is like a swing set. And that qualifies as a playground in Japan, which sounds pretty sad. But who knows? Okay. Scripted event. Pocket racers. Want to have a race? Wait, is this like really like a racing like RC cars? It is. It's all the rage. Yes, I fucking love Kiryu. He's a serious guy, but at the same, like I said like earlier, like he'll fish, he'll dance, he'll sing, he'll try, a dork hobby like RC cars, and meanwhile he kicks ass doing it all. Fucking love Kiryu. One of the best characters in the games. Oh, if we're lucky, he'll make it in Smash. Look at this Cooper. He must be very passionate about this. This is still a big hobby, like circuit racers. Circuit racing is a big thing. Another thing I love about this game is that it lets you walk around in areas like this. It's not just a menu or an automatic mini game. You get to like look around and walk and see where you're at. It's just fucking cool. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll buy one.
Oh.
Nice. Okay, there's a lot to this. I hope they put a Yakuza game on Switch one day. Be the perfect console to just port Judgment or something to. I don't know if Judgment's too graphically intense. But definitely like Kiwami 1 and 2, or just remakes of the original. Boost, stabilize.
Ready? Go! じゃあ始めるぞ!
This is happening automatically. Okay. I see. What other game did I play that had a game like that? This is really making me want to clean off my old disc of Shenmue. Like, I bought a Shenmue disc off eBay. And I have the case for it too. But even after I cleaned it, it didn't work right. And it was and playing it on PS4 is not as fun because it's like a miracle that the Dreamcast can run that game, and it's such a beautiful game with amazing detail, considering the hardware. Keyword, considering the hardware. Key phrase, I guess. I don't trust a man with a pompadour like that.
Oi.
Imagine actually looking like that. Why does everyone say Kiryu's old?
Nani?
I guess it's just like objective lore. You know? Oh, I may be stupid. I see the objective down there. Do I fall in with Tachibana real estate or not? Time to ask around town. See what I can dig up. Okay. God. I just thought of a really crazy scam in my head. You find someone who just moved into an apartment and it's their first time moving out on their own, and you say, "Hi, I'm the landlord," and then you pay your rent with their rent. I don't think that's fucking legal. In fact, it's very illegal. But it's just, the idea is funny, even though I would never do such a thing. If I just turn a corner, they'll give up. This looks like an alley where I can find people to talk about real estate with. This is just like plates of food. Kind of glass thing. Man, Japan's weird. This again. This guy will reward me with the second contact lens. Theoretically stream Shenmue. Like, I really want to play it on native Dreamcast hardware because it's a lot more interesting that way. But I could stream the PS4 version since I never got very far. I could just restart it. And that could be the game. I'm going to hook up how long it is to beat Shenmue because I miss streaming. Like, I love streaming The Last of Us 2. That game was okay, but like streaming it was a lot of fun. And I want to hook up like how long Shenmue is to see if that's like a viable thing to do. Because I don't want to turn the I don't want to turn this whole channel into a like streaming for hours every day and just like litter it, like just clutter it up with live streams and not have any other content and like bury all the good content beneath all the live streams. I don't want to do that. Instead, I want to do live streams occasionally and like do them like for several hours at a time. I just love doing that because I enjoyed it with SpongeBob and I enjoyed it with The Last of Us 2. And but it turns out, according to How Long to Beat, Shenmue is anywhere from 19 hours to 27 hours. 26 and a half if you want to be specific. And I fuck around in games a lot, and sometimes I just sit and talk, like right now. And so maybe I'll stream that someday. That would have to be several streams. Like Last of Us was 12 episodes. That would have to be a comparable amount of episodes with time dedicated to it, and which I don't always have time to do. And it's 4 o'clock already. It's 4:07. God damn, today's going by fast. I only have 2 days off, so I have a lot of work days in a row as well. Man, it's making me fucking sad to think about. Alright. Slightly battered tough. Oh, okay. I rescued him, but he's still lying on the floor. Or maybe maybe that guy was part of the gang and the other guy left. I have no idea. Another shitty children's playground. Like, thank you for taking me to the monkey bars and 2 swings, Daddy. Today's been great. Sorry. So of course the objective is to... Again? Okay, so I discovered another one of these by accident. I need to genuinely find people to talk to about real estate. Slightly battered toughness Z. Imagine someone like kicks ass and saves your life, and you just give them like an energy drink. Was it just like a... What's in here? Oh, it's a restaurant. Yeah, I'll take a beef bowl. Take an extra large beef bowl. I'm fucking hungry. In the game mode, at least. I already ate in real life. Probably... So I know this is sudden, but I think I'm gonna give the stream a break because I wanna take a break from this game, as well as I'm kind of at a boring part of the game to watch. I like playing it. I like this type of thing. I like playing this sort of thing, but watching it in a stream is probably no fun. And I know I'm not the best streamer in the world, anyways, but I like to I like making these. It's easy and it's fun. Put something on the channel. And that's all I really have to say. Is I will return with another Yakuza stream someday when I come to a more exciting part of the game. I will stream this again potentially, as well as find other games to just stream and play a chunk of. There's no really new releases coming out for a while, but in 2 weeks, in less than 2 weeks, in about 12 days from now, they are dropping the warehouse demo for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, which I will be streaming if it lets me, if I'm allowed to stream that. I don't see why I wouldn't be. Drop the controller. I will stream if it lets me. That I will stream the warehouse demo, and I'll talk about my first impressions with it, because that's something important to me. I want to talk about that. And, make some content regarding that game. Not just streams. I'll probably do an impressions video, because Tony Hawk is something that is very important to me. It's a very important franchise, and Underground 1 and 2 are my dream remakes. Those are my dream revivals. Even if they just put digital versions of those games on new consoles or remaster them without actually remaking them from the ground up, like what they're doing with Tony Hawk's 1 plus 2 Pro Skater. I would be very happy with that. Even like discovering that I'm able to play Underground 1 and 2 on the Xbox in HD in 720p was a huge revelation for me because I bought those games all over again. Just because I wanted to play them in widescreen and in HD, because I grew up playing them on the GameCube. Seeing them in 720p was pretty interesting to me, and it put a whole lot of new life into those games as a fan of them. And of course, I know there's the PC versions, but I don't really have access to that. And so I hope someday to see Underground 1 and 2 remakes. I prefer that over Pro Skater 3 and 4 remakes, especially since Pro Skater 4 has some dated game design as it is. And I don't really know how they'd go about remaking that without making it feel like a super old game with a new coat of paint. At least Pro Skater 1 and 2, and even 3, they all kind of have this arcadey feel to them that make them a little bit, they stand the test of time a little bit better in my opinion. And then Pro Skater 4 is still fun to play. It's just that the mission structure in that game is a little bit of a pain in the ass. But I'm still going to go on this Tony Hawk tangent for a few more minutes. I just want to say that I'll be making some content regarding that game because Tony Hawk, the last couple of Tony Hawk games were a disgrace. His brief mobile venture was very bad. Pro Skater HD was, and anything made by Robomoto was a big disappointment for me because they couldn't nail the feel of the Tony Hawk games. They couldn't get the physics right. They couldn't get the controls right. They couldn't get just like the Tony Hawk signature gameplay feel down quite right. And it just kind of feels they just felt very bad to play. They were very bad in the hands. They just didn't control well. And to see Vicarious Visions take over, and to see Activision get the Tony Hawk rights back just for this, and to get the classic skaters and the classic music, and to get the Vicarious Visions to say goodbye to Robomoto and just give it to Vicarious Visions, who have made Tony Hawk games before, and good Tony Hawk games, and they know how it works, and they're using the original source code. It's a miracle. I'm really happy to see it. I'm almost as happy to see it as I was Rehydrated, except it's a little bit easier to believe. So it's not quite the same miracle as Rehydrated. Now, what would be a miracle and very difficult to believe is if they remake Underground 1 and 2. Underground 1 and 2 remakes are the remakes that would make me just as excited as Rehydrated made me. And it's looking more and more likely as time goes on. And I'm very excited to see what the future holds regarding Tony Hawk games. Because who knows. But sorry for that little tangent on the end. I know it's boring, but more streams coming soon, and enjoy. See ya.